Right. Because it's an error while converting CSV to XML. Right. Error while converting. Now, how do I know it will be an error? Well, because I know that write step does nothing. It is just printing whatever you write here. So whatever bullshit you write here, this component will never give you an error. Right. Only error can happen in this component because this is something converting it into XML. By chance, if something happens here or some data which is here is wrong, which is not a CSV, in that case it might give an error. So that's why I know for sure that it will be an error while converting into it. That's why I didn't combine this here. Right. Else, I will get confused. Where did I get the error? Is it in A1 or in CSV? So that's why it is different. Yeah. Now, here again, it is AP count here, which I know for sure it will be like this, because CSV to XML by default make it root row. Right. If this is not correct, then it will give you 0 automatically. Yeah, because it will not find that. So by default it gives root row. So we just add that, yeah. And then you have validate expression, which is checking if it's greater than 0 or not. Yeah. Okay. After that, let me put a put integration message as of now. And finish. It's connected for the time being. Completed. And save it. And this is the test log. And next. This one remove. This is the one finish. Till then, let me log in. In sysint. What is the name? int log. Right. So this one. I will just quickly run this and see. So the idea is, never do a studio end-to-end, meaning that you don't run it. What is the best option? Is you do small stuff, like I've done till here. I will deploy it and I will test it that this functionality is working or not. So it is working right. It completed. Meaning everything is okay. Yeah. Even let me put a log. So now that means this is my checkpoint, that okay. Till here everything is fine and okay. Now I can proceed with my next step, right? So what I'm doing now is local out. Let me do a local out here. Let me delete this and have another swim lane here. And a local out always need a local in. Yeah. And here I will say, in splitter, right, so this is, or this is called splitter. Whatever name you want to give. Just make sure those are logical. That okay, call splitter and then in splitter. So the name wise, you know that this will be connected. Something like that, right? How to connect it? You save them and then go to the properties endpoint. So click on that and then choose your INT test. Okay. That's it. INT test. Log in splitter. Next finish. So this is now saved. That error should go away. So whenever you see that red cross and Parag, you saw it on your AVL, right? Yeah. Similar to declaration in workspace, not concept. So what I need next is a splitter. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. And then what kind of splitter it will be? It will be XML stream splitter. And here it will be that simple root/row. Yep. After that you have a sink. And you put it here. And this one you make it here. And then you have again here AVL. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Now what else? Let's put a log. And I will put my log here. Okay. This is. Yeah. Yep. And here again another log. Separator, save it. Call, splitter this on this one. And then let me deploy it. So right now, what we are doing is we are just doing the basic stuff. We have got the file and we have just splitted it. Nothing else. Yeah. Now I will tell you the functionality that we are trying to achieve. First let me fetch. Okay. So consider your input file. That the requirement is that you have to load them. As an applicant in Workday, right? Like a pre-hire. Now for doing that. Say there are how many rows in the file? You have seen in the studio. There are in my right step 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 rows, meaning it should load 5 applicants. Yes. Yeah. Now there are logics, business validations, which the team has given us. Requirement the client has given us. Is that okay? You should be able to load all the rows. If you're not able to load right,